We get 4 boys at training, we get 9 boys at a game, sometimes 10 if we're lucky, if there's a crowd of them, you know. Parents got to understand these boys are playing in the A division and in one of the top 6 teams in London, and they need to train. But Alex Ferguson dug at these problems. Oops, look, 5 minutes, no Beckham, no Giggs, no Shillingham, where they all gone?
Cozzy manages his son's team, Downham United under-11s. They've a reputation for going in hard.
Good, stop! No pain, no gain! I've always learnt them how to be strong in the tackle, you know. I believe that you win that ball, it's half your battle. Physical edge. I don't learn them to be dirty, but they're just strong and physical. Obviously, yeah, they've got their dads have all come off down them, they've got that bit of spirit in them, bit of fight in them, I suppose, haven't they, you know, and it does wear off on them, you know. Some of the boys are little so-and-sos, you know, but it's where they've been brought up and down and they've got the genes in them, haven't they? The Downham genes, I suppose, you know, they don't like losing. You've got your good kids, you know, are normal, but you've got an hooligan element, haven't you, obviously?
Do you think that hooligan element is reflected in their style of football?
No, that's me. Penalty! Penalty! Come on! I know, give it. No, you have to give it. I'm allowed to call, wasn't I? It wasn't him. OK, you're right. I'm allowed to call. I'm sorry. When you I'm just very sorry. Get his protector with Sonny. Go with it. Go with it. Well tackle, Dan. Good boy, Dan. Well done, Dan. Good tackle, Dan.
Come on, go with me, mate.
Good, Dan. Yes!
Score a goal.
Love, it's physical football, darling. There's no problems there.
I've never seen my boys.
Love, it's physical
Last week
football.
we had a broken leg.
Everybody says this about Callum. Love, everybody says that, but we ain't got a vicious team. They just don't like getting beat.
It's football, but we've got 2 players now. With one with a broken foot and another one who's going to have in plaster from last week. Look, you're lovely boys, but I think you're too rough.
Non-stop moaning all day long. Yeah, not Rob's team. A couple of ladies with them, the reporters to the FA. All that was a fair, tough game of football like that. Everyone missed time tackles. Even the top professional will miss time of tackle. So surely they can't expect a 10-year-old not to miss time of tackles, eh? But they're just good boys. They're just fighting for it.
I don't like it, but then obviously should be playing basketball or table tennis. Take it with it. I like skill. I don't have any of this stuff at West Ham. At West Ham, the boys play nicely.
The legs are gone. All right, come on. These boys are very, very patriotic boys, you know. For them to put a Downham shirt on, it means a lot to them, you know. And most of them come from accounts of state, and to them football's, you know, way out for them. And they've got bundles of art. They've got typical working class heart, you know. But kids in my world, they come second to nothing, you know. I would do everything in my power to make sure they get a good life. But the football, there's just another added interest. We weren't doing football, I still feel the same way about my kids, but with the football there, it's a good family interest, you know. We're all like in it together, like sort of thing, you know.
This is where the season starts now. We want to play some nice football. That's what we're concentrating on today, is our new shape, aren't we? Going to surprise the season this year, eh?
OK, Alex, when you're ready, son. Bit of quality backs. Oh, well done. Excellent touch out. That's lovely.
Darren is the coach for his son's team, the Wandle Wanderers.
Bye.
We're going to play the same formation as last year, without reading it. What was it? Can you remember? What all told
Hand up.
Formation?
What, Tommy Harper?
2-5-3.
Or 3-5-2. Same thing, just different way around, yeah?
Tony, the manager, handles tactics. Darren is in charge of motivation.
Look at me.
All ready?
Who are ya?
Wando!
Who are we?
Wando!
Who are ya?
Wando!
Who are we? Wando! Excellent. Thanks very much.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers. Well done, lads. Quality.
Right.
We're going to get me a bit of sponsor money off of Tony. He's going to scream and shout you.
He's terrible. You've got to argue to get any money off of him. He's murder. So, what's happening then? Can we still do a deal? Like you promised us?
What,
for
money?
our sponsorship?
Yeah, I can do, right? Not until I've got some money, though.
Why not?
I ain't got any money.
Tony, you've always got money, Tony.
Right. I've got no money, right? There's a little
game.
thing called the VAT office, tax office, right, and bleeding staff who have to be bloody paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know Wanderers are #1, Tone.
Pardon?
Wanderers are #1, aren't they? You
Yeah,
always
well,
look
yeah.
after us every year.
You'll have your money within a fortnight, no problems.
But you promised me this Friday.
I can't do it this Friday.
Come on, Tone. You
No,
promised
no
us
money
you
today.
delayed it 2 or 3 weeks.
Right, there is no money today. That's the end of the
So
story.
when can I come up?
Next Friday.
What if I pop in Wednesday? Because
The money is banked on a bloody Thursday, so it's Friday.
Friday morning.
Thank you.
Don't let me down, Tone.
I'm not
Because
going to
we're
let
getting,
you down.
we're getting our kit the week
I'm
after
not
next. We
giving
need
you
all our
200
money in.
this. You're the only person who comes here asking money continuously and never spends fuck all in my shop.
How we bleep that out?
When was the last time you actually spent money in here?
Well, I don't spend money in here.
well,
The
there
whole
you
idea,
go, see?
the whole
Right.
idea is it that you look after you, but I help you out. I do a little bit of work here.
We're here to sell things to the public.
Yeah, and what about the free work I do? I always help you out, boxing up, packing up. I'm always in here, you're always kicking me out.
No, I don't kick you out.
You do.
I'll tell you to piss off.
Yeah, you do.
But I always do it politely.
Wandle Wanderers have just been promoted to the local Premier League. It's their opening match of the season against arch rivals Tunbridge and Sevenoaks.
Right, boys, let's go. Let's go and kick some arse. Get it out, Tom, Alex. Go, that's a good ball. Oh! All right. What goes around comes around. Chalk up now. Tommy, you're right. Let's sit down if you can. Jump out if you can. You run, son. Yeah! Right, let's go. Right, Alex. Concentration. Listen, 25 minutes of passion. We've got to help each other down that left, haven't we? Look at me, haven't we? Yeah! Right, you want this, didn't you? Yeah! Who are you? Come on, let's go! Let's go! Tommy Armour! Tommy Armour! Tommy Armour! Tommy Armour! Tommy Armour! Get back! Right, come on, get back! Midfield! Alex, hustle! Alex, hustle! Stephen, well done, mate. Quality. Yes, 3-0, mate. What a game!
I was waving up, come at me, so why are you crying for? You said you won. I won't give you all that.
Yeah, David Beckham, mate. Yeah? Yeah? Well, that free kick was a effective one.
I'll tell you what, I couldn't hit a better free kick than that. I don't think any of us could hit a dead ball like Alex.
What Alex done is, like I said, Nick Company spun the ball down the floor like that. They made the wall. And I said, have a crack. And it's something I never had when I was young. It's something I always wanted to do. And not only that, Alex enjoys playing football. I'd like to see him do well, but I wouldn't make any decisions for him. Anything that he wanted to do, I'd go with. But I'd be a lie if I said I didn't dream of Alex making it one day, because I think that's every father's dream. You know, if he goes and earns 300 quid a week playing a decent level of football, it's more than I've got out of life, you know what I mean?
It's Sunday morning over at Derrick's. His partner Dawn is taking Troy to his match, as Derrick wants to go with OJ.
Where's the key, OJ? The key for these boots. These ones I've put up there, just picked them up. Where's the other key? Can you look for his studs then?
You didn't tell me until afterwards.
I just found it. Well, you should have told me. I'd do it. I said to you the other day, didn't I?
About not touching his trainer.
Dawn, I do his football, okay? Alright, you look after them, I do their football.
Right, well, I won't touch him.
Oh, well done, OJ. You saw him, you should have been on him before it happened. You're committing yourself. You don't go in for the tackling unless you can 100% make it. OJ, push up now a little bit to the halfway.
Well done, OJ. Well done, Michael. Go on, Ollie. Well done, Wando.
OJ, to your left. You're not even concentrating. You're biting your frigging nails.
Troy! Come on, Troy! Come on, Troy, make it yours. Down, run with it, Troy. Man on, coming up. Hi.
Hello? We're winning 2-1. I'm refereeing. All right, are they winning?
Troy, come on! Ah, Troy. They're all right. Troy was sub first half, and they've just gone on now. They're 1-0 down. Yeah, he came on at half time. He's out there now. Not very good, really. No, I think you're going to have to do a bit more with him. Does he need you? No, he is, but he needs you, Derek, as well. I can't give him the input that you can give him. All right, then. OK. Bye. Troy's come up and he's said to me that Dad prefers watching OJ play football than me. He spends more time at OJ's games than he does mine. And in a sense, I feel in some ways he has given up on Troy a little bit because OJ's gone so far forward. And he's, you know, he's improved over such a short space of time so much, as whereas Troy hasn't. And I think in a way he's sort of pulling back off Troy a bit because I seem to be going to all Troy's games.
OJ, move up.
Theo,
move
go
up.
left. Theo, go left.
Pissed off with this. Call somebody out back.
Put him, Murray.
Call them out, OJ. None of you are marking up.
Coming up.
OJ, move up or don't, or come off.
Oh, well played.
That was brilliant. Shake hands.
Great game.
Shake hands. You left it late as though like you weren't in the game. That's the worst I've seen you play. Ask me and I'm going to give you the answer. So don't sulk with me.
It's good. You know, we're going to encourage you. I don't slag you off. No. You know, your heads will go down.
OJ, come here. OJ! OJ!
Okay.
You asked me a question, I gave you an answer, right? And what do you do? I called you back in front of it and you walked off. So what are you saying to me? No more running off?
Yeah.
Promise?
Yeah.
But you know I'm not going to stop saying what I've got to say, don't you?
No, but you said before and you won't know.
Did I?
Yeah.
You know I can't keep that promise.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Troy.
Hello, Dawn. What's happening? What's the score?
They lost 1-0, and it was a cup game, so they're not in the next round. He played all right, Dale. He done as good. He did play all right. He done as good as he could do. You know, if the whole team aren't playing good as a team, one person can't do it all, can they? He played all right. Yes, it is impossible for one person to do it all. And what do you mean you'll be talking to him? Quite a while, maybe about an hour. All right? Bye.
That's Humphrey, mate. That's the Wandle mascot, that is. He'll come out now, watch him. Come on, son. Hello, mate. Hello, Arms. Quality, mate. If it weren't for him being in the family, I'd paint him black and red. I'm going to get him some lettuce to put him back.
You were stolen every bit of money.
Anne, where's that bag with England that in it?
It's got to be gold. You promised me chicken.
Anne? Anne?
Hey?
You took my flag down. Boy.
But we got to leave
We're playing Wednesday, Anne. It hasn't finished. They're playing Wednesday. Why'd you do that? everything off me. That's going back up there. I can't believe that. It's done the England flag, took it off the window. What's she like?
We are Cozzy's 22. Hear the roar. Come on, Dan, are you in here? Hear the roar of the yellow and blue. This time, more than any other time this time. We're gonna find a way to get away this time. Getting it all together. We'll get it right. Right, that's our London Cup song. I nicked it off the Ron Greenwood's England team many years ago.
For 5 seasons, Cozzy's dreamed of winning the London Cup. It's a knockout tournament for over 200 teams. This year, he smells victory.
Penalty! Penalty!
We're going to win this cup, you know that. Well, we're going to get to the final, it's just destiny. This is unbelievable, boys. We're 4-0 up in the quarter-final of the London Cup. It's unbelievable. Thing, right?
Football slowed me down. It put me to a stop, I should say, not slowed me down, put the brakes on completely. Because I started football 7 years ago, and we've all been young, we've all like the lark and the joke, and I used to be like the sort of Thursday till Saturday man in the pub. Start my drinking on a Thursday night with having a lark with the boys, then out Friday, then finishing off Saturday, maybe have a Sunday dinner time drink sort of thing, you know, like, I suppose without realising it when I was younger, the booze was coming before the family, you know, but when the football come along, it kind of made me stand up and take responsibility, I suppose. Really, it's quieted me right down. It's probably made me a lot better father and a lot better husband, you know? Who knows?
Talent scouts from Fulham Football Club often turn up at matches on the lookout for players to join their academy.
Go behind him, not in front of him!
So far, no one spotted OJ's talents.
Oh, friggin' hell, it's the same thing. Behind you!
Come on, lads.
Play, OJ! Taking him out of this team. He's out of it. Tired of this bollocks. There's 3 of them now. 3 of us, 3 of them. I've had enough. There's nothing happening up front for you, right? The best chances, any shots have come from you. I want you in the middle of the park. This is stupid. James, why don't you put him in the middle? In the midfield?
Yeah.
Because otherwise, this one... I don't know.
What I would like is just that he would get noticed, because I'm getting people coming up to me and saying it. You're getting Paul Merson coming up and saying it to you about your kid. And you're getting the referee on the pitch saying it to me. And I'm getting other teams coming up and trying poaching him. And the scout can't notice it, so there's nothing I can do, you know? Except buy the scout some glasses.
OJ! Pick up the middle! Run on it, OJ, run! Run on it! Yes! Yes! What a goal! Come on, boy. So you can either end up playing on that common over there for the rest of your life, like the rest of them lot are, or end up playing one day for a proper club. So what do you want to do then? I always say the truth, you know that. I've always told you that. Well, what do you think about it all? What you want to do? if you ever change your mind, don't ever think you're letting me down because you decide you don't want to play football no more. You're not letting me down, OJ. Not at all.
Yeah, but that would just be a waste of years.
Yeah, but you can't look on it like that. You've got plenty of years ahead of you.
I know, but it would just be away.
Why? Supposing you've got that feeling inside you, are you going to still continue for the rest of them years doing something you don't want to do? Because I wouldn't want that.
Yeah.
Yes, you're going to.
Yeah.
No, you don't ever do that, OJ. Come off it, you're just saying that.
No.
What? You decided you didn't want to play football no more, but you would still go along and do it? Talking nonsense.
No.
Okay then.
You would want me to.
No, I wouldn't want you to. I want you to be happy. I want you to play football. So if I put...
See, you want me to play football?
Yeah, I want you to, but I want you to be happy, I said first. Stop trying to catch me out.
Oh, look at that. That's great, isn't it?
So what's it say?
As the new soccer season kicks off, the Wanderers under-11s are clearly focused on the bid to win the Premiership League. After a successful last season in which saw the boys clinch 3 trophies, including the Croydon Cup, the Tandridge Shield and the North Division League, team coach Darren Penfold is hoping for a repeat performance. That's brilliant, isn't it? Representing Wandsworth, mate, and giving all the boys a little good outlook on life. It's something I never had as a kid, you know what I mean? It's great. And all them kids are so lucky. They don't know how lucky they are today, kids, I tell you. It's no good getting into anything else, like drugs, you know, all that game fever and all that. It don't pay. It really don't. I've done it and been there and, you know, been in prison and all that stuff, and it just don't work. Over here, there's like really posh mansions and that. You know, I used to go around there, doing a little bit of thieving and all that, you know what I mean, breaking into cars. You know what I mean? Used to go carol singing there. When I got a little bit older, I used to make a load of money carol singing. I know that sounds silly, but used to knock on their door, feeling sorry for you and all that, you know what I mean? They used to bum you a few quid, you know what I mean? I used to use their toilet, nick all their expensive perfumes and all that, you know what I mean? All that sort of thing. You know what I mean? Naughty boy stuff, you know? I think the changing point for me, well, I was living in a squat, just not far from where I'm living now, and it was all sort of going out, like sort of thieving and doing burglaries and all that. And I went out with my wife Anne when I was out clubbing it, and I met her. And within a year, she got pregnant. I got a 1-bedroom place. Alex come along. I wanted a boy first of all. I know it sounds silly. People say, oh, you know, it doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl, as long as they're fit. Yeah, I agree with that, but I wanted a boy, and I got a boy first, you know what I mean? And it was good because I think that changed my life, because it shows that, like, you know, when you get something special in your life come along, it's worth living for, you know what I mean?
Derek's taken OJ to train with a new club called Epsom Eagles. They're closely linked to Millwall.
Set the ball to the other end.
Because you get a lot of parents take their kids and leave them and never ever come along to a game. But I will always make sure I've got that time to take my boys football. I wish I sort of had a memory like that with my dad, but I haven't got that. I remember receiving a football for being the top goal scorer ever at the school. And I didn't have, like, my parents there, because a little while after that my dad died, and my mum probably didn't have time. But I'm a lot closer to my kids than what he was to me. And, like, where I can discipline my kids, I explain things. Where he disciplined me, there was no talking about it, you shouldn't do this. It was like, you know, just a quick whack with a belt, and it was like, you shouldn't have done it like that. At the end of the day, it's going to be up to you, boy. I know it's a hard decision and it's probably pressure on you. But the only way out of it, OJ, I think, is to move on. I think you'll probably change your team. Do you know that?
Wow.
I just believe you will do.
Change what team?
I think you're going to end up in that team here, now, where we just went to.
Think I'll go to?
I believe you will do. That doesn't mean I want you to go, but I believe that you will do because you want it.
Hello, Steve. Evening. This is Steve.
Hi there.
Have a beer, Steve.
Well, thanks very much.
Well, should we get going then? Let's have, we've got a few main points. Let's stop this next on the list, Rich.
Me playing my own trumpet, my boy's been picked up by the next season for me. So we've got We've got 4 boys now training with them, Dad. His academy. We've got 1 boy with Queen's
Richard,
Park full time.
do you know these academy people?
I know.
Within a year, they will ruin your team.
I know
They'll
they
take
will.
all your players away, they will drive you mad.
Well,
2 years ago, I had the best team about. They nicked 5 players off me. This year, I built up another team that I felt was the best team in the league. What they've done this year, nicked another 5 players off me. They pull your side about and they just use them and abuse the boys, and it ruins your team.
I mean, I've been to a couple of training sessions, and it's really good. The training they do with them, the warming up, the fitness.
Do you think it is that good?
It's a mile away from the training that me and Dave do.
Yeah, but
because the kids do actually sit down and listen to the bloke because they don't know.
Yeah, these
We've known this to get up, and they start taking the mick.
I think what they had done when they had this pro clubs had it at under 13s, the boys can go. Yeah, they let them play with their clubs to under 13s, under 14s, the boys can go. Right? Why do they want to change it?
I don't know.
How can you possibly tell if a 9 or 10-year-old is going to be a professional footballer?
I don't know.
I've been in football a good few years and I can't tell, but I could tell you a 13 or 14-year-old if I look at, a 14-year-old boy, not if he's going to be good enough, I could say he's got an under to 1 chance of making it. Of a 14-year-old, right?
Sure, yeah.
But of a 9 and 10-year-old, it's a 1 to 1 chance. You can't tell.
You've only got to look at the records. You've only got to look at the records of the world-class players that we've had over the years. And Beckham's probably one of them at the moment. But when did he come? He came at 14, at 14, at 13, 14, not 9 or 8.
No.
Not 9 or 8. They came when they were 13, 14.
And it ain't done them no long.
No.
If anything, it's done him good. And battling on a Sunday morning. And
Exactly.
that learns the boys to get the winning spirit and
The commitment.
So in 5 years' time, they could look back and say, oh, we've got a London Cup winners here, we've got a Cup of League winners medal here. So they're proud of what they achieved.
Yeah,
We're doing it with a love of football and a love of them kids and trying to help the kids. The pro clubs ain't doing it for that. The pro clubs are doing it because they might be lucky and nick a £1 note out of one lucky kid there. But in the meantime, they're breaking thousands of kids'
It's a
hearts.
business.
I've seen kids as young as 10 years of age get rejected from teams and crying their eyes out from clubs. Should you put a 10-year-old kid under that much pressure? It's not the kid, it's the dad. You've got to make it, but you must be a professional footballer at all costs. The dads don't realise they're doing it, but the dad can see that little spark at the end of the tunnel, that my boy's going to make it, he's going to be made for life, yeah? So the dad's putting pressure on the kid, and you've got poor little Tommy, he's got pressure from his dad, he's got pressure from the club, right? Oh, I've got to make it, I've got to make it. Before you know, Tommy's on Valium, he's 11 years of age. Is that good?
OJ's got into Epsom Eagles, but his dad wants him to play one last match for his old team.
He feels that he's left the Wandle now and he's with Epsom Eagles, and he feels that he just doesn't want to go out there and play. Maybe he doesn't feel that he could put as much into it because he's not with them anymore.
Go on and take the lunch on.
Daddy, are you staying?
I'm going to take time.
Go with your mum, OJ.
Hey? Or are you staying here?
Staying here.
Go with your mum. You don't want to play from. Why do you want to stay here?
Well, he wants to stay with you.
Now they're 1-0 down. They need you.
Derek, don't, Del. If you were in a professional team, you would have to play whether you wanted to or not.
These ain't professional teams.
Not professional teams, but they're still... What have they done to you?
Nothing, I just don't want to.
But why?
Get it?
Why? Don't talk to me like that. Don't.
Just don't want to.
Why though? There must be a reason.
I don't want to.
Because he's leaving them, he doesn't feel he plays for this team anymore. And I think that's why he doesn't want to go out there. But I understand Derek's point of view. Until it's all finalised, he is still with this team and he should help them and be there for them still.
In case your ankle hurts. In case. Do you know what, if you was playing for Chelsea and you turned around and said, in case my ankle hurts, how that would sound?
I mean, I just feel that they shouldn't be having to deal with that at this age. Too much pressure.
From his dad.
Mm-hmm.
You think he doesn't really want to leave, does he?
I don't know. I think he does now because it's been put into him and, you know, he's got used to the idea. But I think at first, I don't think he did. And I think that was something that, you know, he done because his dad wanted it. But that's the thing with OJ and Derek, you know, OJ will do anything to please Derek.
Yes, you made the wrong bloody choice, and I'm trying to tell you that, but you don't want to listen to me. It's too late now. What?
I play with you.
No, you're not. It's too late. I'm not going out there now. It's too late. They're already doing it. Look. Bringing on their subs. Too bloody late.
We've got 17 players in our squad. Not everybody can be playing. I know we've got a couple of players injured, another player full of, but I have to lose some players out. And I'm doing it on rotation, yeah? So it doesn't matter.
Wandle Wanderers are on a losing streak. The pressure of selecting a winning team is getting to Tony.
Make it fair. So before I start, the substitutes today are going to be Stephen Carter, goalkeeper, James Dent and Nick White.
Today, we work hard. Get the ball down, pass, move.
Alex, let's go and put our season back on form, yeah? Peter? Yeah. You up for it? Yeah! Do you want it? Yeah! Come on, let's do it. It's a special day for us all today, innit? Who are we? Wandle!
1, 2, 3, chips dead, go!
Yeah! Get out now, go there, Alex! Push out to the goal there, right? Go here!
He's coming up!
You know. Alright, deep breath, J.O. Deep breath, J.O. Alright, okay, just stand up here on them. Peter, we're going to win it for your son, all right?
Come on, get up, boy! You've done well this half. 1-1. First half, absolutely superb. Isn't it?
The first half performance has been crap.
These like top of the A division here. We're playing here. And they haven't shown us nothing yet.
Look at me, let's go and do this for Peter, shall we? Yeah! Hey, who's up for it? Who are ya? Come on, boys.
Come on, big ball! Attack the boys!
Let's go!
Go on, Ash! And again, Ash! Ash!
Craig! Wandle! Shake hands!
Well played.
He's out! Tony, you can't knock their second half performance. Who? Oh, leave it alone, Tony. They played their bollocks off, Tony. No, I'm not having that. Listen, you're destroying their confidence, Tony, by keep telling their crap. On a bit of a lane now, it's going to knock them even further down. I know, but all we've got to do is just tell them they're down well. No, we know what they're struggling, Mum, but we don't tell them now. You're right. All right, come on, let's get them up on it. Come on, mate.
Hey, what are you crying for?
Hey, listen, we've got loads of injuries and everything now, right? Listen, we battled there today, you were superb. Do as I'm telling you, all of you, look at me. All of you, look at me. Michael, face me, look at me. We've got injuries, we've got people with sore chest, and you have battled your guts out today, right? I can understand some of you are upset, but that's football. But we're going to stick at this, aren't we? What? Yeah! Aren't we? We're going to stick at it, aren't we? Yeah! Right? I want my Wandle hug now. All of you on your feet, I want a hug. All of you. Come on, we're in this together. We lose together, we win together, don't we? Hey, come on then. Let's have a hug. Look at me, all of you. Okay, I'm coughing and going. Kieran was asthmatic. Reece couldn't play today. Look at him coughing. We battle. But when we lose together and we win together, right?
Yeah!
Right?
Yeah!
Who are we?
Wandle!
Come on. All right, heads up.
So do you think you'll carry on managing this team next year?
I don't know. Darren is good at motivating the kids and really getting them up for it. That's what I like about Darren. Sometimes I wish he'd leave the tactics alone sometimes. I'm telling the kids to do one thing sometimes, he's telling them to do another.
I've got all the boys down, sat them down, made them look at me. Classic, you've done brilliant out there today.
I said, you battled hard, you worked hard, and you got out there, and you very, very nearly won it. And, you know, I basically said, you know, I'm not having no heads dropping. I kept all the heads up. I said, so what, we lost? We're out of Surrey Cup, let's concentrate on the league. And I know it's like a win or whatever, or a loss, but I don't want to show that to the kids, you know what I mean? I want them to stay positive and let them know how well they've done and all that, you know, because I think Tony's going to rip into them, and I like to jump in and sort of like...
I mean, if they're not 100%, then
no,
they're not 100%.
yeah, exactly. I wasn't having it, and I thought, no, this is not on. I stepped in, took over, and was positive, and let them know how well they've done. It don't matter, we're in it together. I'd wander hard and like make sure that I let them know that it ain't the end of the world, because it ain't. We'll get something out this year. We'll definitely get something out this year. And they played so well. All them team players we had missing, and they battled their arse. And that was no excuse for losing, because we did play well, which is very, very unlucky. Fine. How's your phone? I'm absolutely gutted.
Why?
Because well, we don't like losing, you know. But the thing is, I don't want to show that to the kids. I want to keep them up. I don't want to start showing the kids, you know what I mean? So you do that and their heads go down, didn't they? That's how I keep to myself, you know what I mean? You know, I don't like losing it.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I'd love for next week's game, I've never said this, I'd love for next week's game to maybe be done through the weather, because Peter out, Nick with the flu, Tommy Harper, Alex with his chest, and Reece has got a very bad asthma. But we've only had 2 in the league now, and now this is our, so we've lost 2 in the league, 2 in the cup, because we went out in the first round of the other cup last year. So as far as 5 games we've lost since last year.
Rainbow.
Can't knock it.
I mean, I always find the boys, you know, pretty upset at the time, but it wears off in a couple of seconds. Well, you know, 5 minutes later they're laughing, joking. But Darren and Tony are talking about it for flipping hours on end. And that is the conversation for the rest of the blooming day, basically. Night, day, Sunday evening. So, you know, why they lost and they shouldn't have lost. Perhaps they should have lost. Who knows? You know? Can't win everything. Sometimes I think they take it a bit seriously.
OJ's new team has reached the Surrey Cup final. It's OJ's big chance to impress the scouts.
Nice footwork, you see it? Yeah. Like the old man, mate. Move, OJ! Oh! Yay! That is what you paid to do, see? Tony said to me that I think a few of you lot had Millwall to come and see you down there yesterday, or somebody from Millwall, when we didn't go. He goes, it's no problem that we didn't go, but next year I think they want you playing a few games maybe for them. Okay? I'm not going to tell you you've got to do it. That's not up to me. It's up to you, as you know.
The days that we're playing for this thing.
I don't know, son. Come on, leave that. Where's the dog? Okay, you listen to me or not?
Yes, but I don't want to play on Millwall on the days that we're playing here.
You're not. You're still playing for Espen Eagles, son. You want to do it or not?
Yes.
You do?
Fine.
Good. If he goes out there and he plays against the Arsenals and the Chelseas, the harder teams, he'll wear their colours proud, you know?
And how does that make you feel now you've just heard that news?
Proud. Proud. Very proud that the season that I didn't think would get any better. It's just even got better.
Come on, boys, move. That's it, come, let's go.
Cozzy's team have reached the semi-final of the London Cup.
We're going to win. We're going to win. I feel like we're going to win. The wait's over. It's been a hard, long wait, long few days, but we're going to win. These boys don't always start to lose. march forward. We don't lose. No such thing as losing, all right? Don't know what losing means. All right, we're like a battleship. We destroy things, don't we? All right, that's what we're going to do today. Destroy. Gone, Locust, gone. Bobby, you got it? You up for it? Yeah. Destroy from the first minute, all right? Craig, first tackle. Bosh, you win it, right? There's a big eat. You win that tackle. You get up and you knock the ball forwards, right? Carl, you don't lose nothing. Every tackle clash. From the first whistle, we go bosh, and we hit them. We get the ball forward before they know we're in their box. It's 1-0. All right? Tom, come across, Tom. Come across, Tom. Come, win it, Carl. Well done, Carl. Magic, Carl. Good, Craig. Be strong, Craig. Be strong, Craig. Be strong, Craig. Be strong, Craig. Well done, Joe. Be strong, Craig, again, boy. Oh, no. Good, Carl. Whoa, Carl. Good, boy. Bounce. Oh, God almighty. Go, Joe. Good, Joe. Oh! Go wide, Joe! Do what you Joe! Go wide, Joe! Look at Joe Courtney now! Good, Joe! What a ball! Good, Joe! Unlock the safe, Joe! What a ball! What a ball! No one there! No, Joe! Keeper, come, Keeper!